Yeah, so welcome back to Captain Power Network, and we're actually taking a look at the latest developments in the crypto space. And the major thing that we're looking at right now is the Bitcoin dip. In the last few days, that has gotten quite a few of Bitcoin investors, such as myself, kind of uneasy as the direction of Bitcoin. Of course, that we saw also a stock market shift with the news of Chinese AI, notably DeepSeek AI, and we'll actually discuss that a little bit and its effect on the crypto market, and also the correlation between AI and also crypto going forward. So as always, we do have a disclaimer: this information content is for informational purposes only. Strictly entertainment. It is not to be taken as financial advice. We are simply just vlogging about the market, crypto market, as well as other occurrences in the financial and economy. So as we take a look at the Bitcoin dip, we can see that we dropped down to around 99,000, a little bit above that. And we were steadily climbing at 105, 105,000, 106,000. We anticipated a dip, but not quite a dip all the way down to 99. And of course, we do have to declare that Captain Power did acquire additional Bitcoin as it dropped below 100,000. As we anticipated that there would be a pump back to stability, and right now it's about 103 or 104,000. One thing we want to note here is that we are taking a look also at the altcoin space. So we do want to comment on what's actually happening. We've always been very, very bullish on XRP and Solana. So we will have injections on our thoughts as far as being bullish on XRP and other blockchains. While Bitcoin is considered to be digital gold, it is worth noting that XRP has been making some steady improvements. One thing we want to take a look at is the effects of towards the end of 2020 when we had the XRP lawsuit. And basically the SEC was basically trying to use litigation to enforce legislation. And we saw that through the settlement, we saw that ultimately XRP was cleared as not necessarily being a security and more of a commodity, but also still remains to be seen as far as the violations regarding institutional investors and whether they're still on the hook for about 700 million in proceeds. So as a result of the happenings with that lawsuit, we saw that XRP ultimately was relisted by Coinbase, Kraken, and Crypto.com. And ultimately, we have to look at the effects of the messaging protocol called ISO 20022. And ultimately, that's going to be has to do with messaging protocol adoption going forward for something similar to being able to transfer payments across the world. Now, we do know that our current system of Swift is an archaic system, and no one wants to wait 3 to 4 days for settlements anymore when you could have a messaging protocol that, if chosen to be adopted, could be to the tune of settling transactions within 2 to 3 seconds, a lot faster, more efficient, with less energy. And we have seen that ISO 20022 has been authorized for the euro and the pound. So we anticipate that XRP could technically uproot an entire financial system. We do know that other blockchains have been cleared to be very close to ISO 222, Cardano, HBAR, Stellar, Algorand. We see XRP, IOTA, Quant, and XRC, to name a few. So we are taking a look at other blockchains. The important thing to remember is that Bitcoin has tackled the hurdle of education as well as retail adoption. And with almost $2 trillion market cap, Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. It's going to continue to grow. There's more education behind the platform, behind the storage of value as digital gold. But where other blockchains come into view would actually be adoption as far as a current financial system. And that's why we see that XRP holds a lot of potential. Keep in mind that there are going to be apps around the world such as WeChat and Alipay that are already showing people that you don't have to wait 3 to 4 days for your transactions to settle. You could see 40% to 60% in savings, 24/7 online, especially when it comes to currencies, the USD, Euro, and the Japanese yen, where you're using XRP as a digital asset exchange. So there's going to be a lot of benefits as far as taking a look at XRP as a whole and the benefits of the blockchain as a neural network going forward for banks. One thing we do want to take a look at is the adoption of a CBDC, which will be central bank digital currency. And we know that the USD to yuan is very strong, so we wanted to stay ahead of the adoption curve, and that's where the possibilities of XRP being in the picture when it comes to being adopted as a CBDC ledger going forward for the banks, whereas ETH, also in the crypto space, ETH and BTC, XRP could serve as a digital asset exchange going forward for worldwide adoption. So it's very important for us to stay ahead of the adoption curve when it comes to other blockchains and other tokens, and XRP is definitely going to be in the consideration. Keep in mind there are other countries who are looking for CBDC stablecoin, and XRP, which is on what's called a consensus protocol, is going to be a blockchain that is going to be considered possibly for CBDC. Keep in mind that there are other blockchains that are on this sort of proof of staked authority. We have VeChain, Chronos, Tomo Chain, Grosses, and BNB, to name a few. So we are looking at XRP as being very, very bullish going forward. Now, keep in mind, based on the current supply of XRP, we anticipate that, especially with billions of XRP that are still in escrow, and that was back in 2018, we do see that XRP is clear to pump, especially with so much of the circulation actually still in escrow. We're only looking at possibly 51% of actual XRP possibly in circulation, where a significant amount is still in escrow, but a small portion will be released on a monthly basis going forward. So if we look at XRP as a whole, we anticipate in the next year or two, and we're very bullish with XRP moving forward as for regulatory clarification after the lawsuit, along with staying in tune with ETH and BTC. We anticipate possibly that XRP will be coming into projection possibly towards the end of 2025 to mid 26. Somewhere around $8.50 to $12 per XRP. Keep in mind that this is basically estimation based on the billions of XRP currently in circulation, along with the injection of liquidity into other altcoins. So we are bullish with XRP, and of course we've always been bullish with Bitcoin. Something has to be said about the DeepSeek AI and how it correlates with the crypto market. As we can see, there was a significant drop in the valuation of NVIDIA. However, it is trying to recover. But when we see anywhere from 15% to 20% loss of value in a critical stock, such as NVIDIA with a high market cap, it does give us reason to pause. And those who have actually used DeepSeek have actually seen a stickiness, as they call it, or human tangibility to this new AI. And of course, it's going head to head with ChatGPT, the current editions of ChatGPT. So it remains to be seen as far as the advancements of DeepSeek AI. Keep in mind that Meta was to acquire several 100,000 H100 chips to increase their research for AI. Whether that will continue to happen or not, possibly a larger order of H1 chips. We do see that there is a current war or race to accelerate the United States as far as dominance, or to catch up with the Chinese if the DeepSeek is as amazing as it is. But there is a human tangibility to what's actually happening with DeepSeek. So thank you for tuning in to Captain Power Network. We're going to continue to monitor the crypto and AI landscape for you. So make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe for future videos about Bitcoin, XRP. We're going to be talking a little bit more about Solana and price projections in our next video, and general look at blockchain. We anticipate that there's going to be a ferocious war in the blockchain space. Now that Bitcoin is advancing with adoption, people are becoming more aware of Bitcoin and the blockchain, but where major advancements and protocol shifts, paradigm shifts will occur will be in the blockchain space and blockchain technology. So thank you for tuning in to Captain Power Network. We appreciate all our subscribers. Have a great day.